If Pyros and Crips all got along, they probably gun me down by the end of the song. Seem like the whole city go against me. Every time I'm in the street, I hear yak, 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 yak.
It's a rap for blood.
Where you from?
He didn't make it.
Fuck who you know. Where you from, my nigga? Where your grandma stay, my nigga? This mad city I run, my nigga.
Brace yourself, I take you on a trip down memory lane. This is not a rap on how I'm slinging crack or moon cocaine. This is cul-de-sac and plenty cognac and major pain. Not the drill sergeant, but the stress that weighing on your brain. It was me, El Boogie, Yang Yang, YG Lucky. Ride down Rosecrans, it got ugly. Waving your hand out the window, check yourself. Warriors and Conans, hope euphoria can slow dance with society. The driver seat, the first one to get killed. Seen a light-skinned nigga with his brains blown out at the same burger stand with same gout. Now this is not a tape recorder saying that he did it, but ever since that day I was looking at him different. That was back when I was 9. Joey packed a 9, pack a stand on every porch is fine. We adapt to crime, pack a van with 4 guns at a time with the sliding door. Fuck it's up, fuck you shooting for if you ain't walking up, you fucking punk. Picking up the fucking pump, picking off you sucker, sucker dick or die a sucker punch. A wall of bullets coming from AKs, ARs, AR, duck. That's what mama said when we was eating that free lunch. Oh man, goddamn, all hell broke loose. You killed my cousin back in 94. Fuck your truce. Now crawl your head in that noose. You wind up dead on the news. Ain't no peace treaty, just peace and BG's up to pre-approved. Bodies on top of bodies, IVs on top of IVs. Obviously the coroner between the sheets like the Osleys. When you hop on that trolley, make sure your color's correct. Make sure you're corporate or they'll be calling your mother collect. They say the governor collect all of our taxes except when we in traffic and tragic happens. That shit ain't no threat. You moving backwards if you suggest that you sleep with a tech. Go buy your chopper and have a doctor on speed dial, I guess. Mass City.
Bend down. Where you from, nigga? Fuck who you know. Where you from, my nigga? Where your grandma stay, my nigga? This mad city I run, my nigga.
If Pyros and Crips all got along, they probably gun me down by the end of the song. Seem like the whole city go against me. Every time I'm in the street, I hear yak, yak, yak.
Every 45 seconds, a black man enters an elevator, and some stupid white bitch clutches her purse for her dear life. Now, you might not think we notice, but we do. And while you think you're protecting yourself, in actuality, you're provoking a savage attack. The small step to the side, your subtle death grip on your belongings. It makes me want to snatch that fucking purse out of your hands and beat your racist ass to the ground. However, I'm not gonna do that. But I'll tell you what I will do. Dumb bitch.
What's up, world? Your man, MrSan44Man here with you. Now, y'all know I've been on this story on Linwood and everything. Now, all of a sudden, here come the news media. This car done been here in this area for 4 days. Now, all of a sudden, they about to do something. Let's take a look. There's the Detroit Fire Department and everybody. Channel 7. You know what I'm saying? And I've been reporting this and saying what was been going on all this time. So let's go and take a look and see what they're about to do, and it's gonna make this so different. MrSan44Man with you. As you see, they talking to the fire department, finding out what's going on. Me and my mans is about to go up here and check out and see what they talking about, because it's kind of unfair if I don't know what's going on. So we gonna see what's going on up here. Try to find out. Come give him a card. Come give him a card. Give them all a card. How y'all doing? My name is Mr. Sanford Miles, MrSan44Man on Detroit Raw Show. I didn't been down here for the last 4 days. Y'all gonna take this out today?
Oh, we don't mess with that. We got the person out, but we don't mess with
Right, we know y'all did that. Can y'all tell us when they gonna take that car out?
We have no idea.
No idea?
As good as ours. Right.
So what is y'all position today? Just to make sure that it's still safe?
Yeah. Actually, check the integrity of the building, making sure it's not falling over.
Right. But on the real, cause this is raw, on the real, y'all know that building need to be towed down, right?
Definitely, without a doubt. They should have been towed down.
So now with that car sitting there,
well, I mean, it's a hazard to all pedestrians and you drive up.
But let me ask you this, why we got heavy equipment on I-94, I-75, and all those other freeways, but we can't get a heavy piece of equipment just to take that car out of there?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's on the real now, because I keep it real and raw.
That's a very good question. I don't have the answer. That's the answer I guess you're going to have to point down.
Right. Where's the governor? Can the governor fly in here so we can get his opinion?
Right.
For real. Because this man...
But this is something where civic leaders should be really on top of this. I mean,
we got the kids getting ready to go to school.
Everybody was driving up along here. This building is definitely
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anybody who's driving fast and let alone a civilian that's walking.
Yes, sir.
At risk.
So that brings me again, and I know it's not your job, but why are they making I-94 up and everything, and we got this in the hood?
I don't know, but I know one thing. My boss, he's making the right call. He wanted to come by.
Right.
Check the integrity of the building, make a determination, and then I guess when we get back, he'll be making the proper calls that he needs to make.
Okay.
We'll see what we can do tomorrow.
Because see, look, I started this show before all these little construction barriers, before these little things. I've been here.
Right.
And the thing I'm saying is, I was just wondering, how we going to handle this in the city of Detroit? Because that car has got a big problem. Not just only because I even got the owner of the car on my show. But the thing is, what we going to do about this building? Can we take that car out of here without tearing that building down? But it's got to be tore down. You admit yourself, it's got to be tore down. So how we gonna handle it?
The building itself, the whole building needs to come down. This building, half a block long, vacant, is burnt out. The structure has been compromised dramatically. So the entire building needs to come down.
Yes.
If you stand right here and look, you can see where the wall is separated. That brick, all that wall is just standing freely right now.
Right.
So, I mean, it's a danger to the public, period.
Right.
So, it ain't a matter of just logistically just getting the vehicle out, but you got to, all of this whole thing need to come down.
So basically what you say is they have to tear this building down in order to get that car?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's no way you're going to pull this car out without causing a
major catastrophe. Right.
So that was our biggest concern when we got here.
Right.
Trying to get the victim out of the car. You know, we're trying to make sure that we can stabilize everything around so we wouldn't cause a collapse on top of us while we're trying to rescue the victim.
Right, because I heard that some of the citizens had took the bricks off of the people before y'all had got here, and then y'all still had to take bricks off there.
Yeah, because the car was completely covered. So you couldn't even see the car. If it wasn't for a citizen standing out here pointing, telling us that the guy was in there, we wouldn't have saw it. So, so we had to remove a lot of debris off the car.
Do you know how they were? I mean, when y'all got them out? Because we still don't, well, the wife pulled up and she said that her husband was okay. He was, I guess, the driver. But the passenger, we still don't know what condition was that passenger in. Did that passenger make it, do you think?
We only knew of one person in that vehicle. If someone else was able to get out before this happened, we don't know. Okay. We got it here, we got one guy.
Okay.
So he was moving.
Were there other units here when you got here?
Yeah, no, we were the first responders.
But if y'all, I don't know, that's kind of conflicting because they said there was 2 people in there that y'all pulled out. And you saying 1. Oh, well, see, that's why I keep it official. Right. Yeah, I love it. Okay. It was just one victim. Okay,
so
all right.
We were initial responders. We responded, and we called for more assistance.
Okay.
More manpower, more equipment here to get the guy out. So we called all the resources that we needed out. We did a good job, I thought.
All right.
These guys worked their tails off.
Tell the world what's your name. You're the Detroit firefighter out here working hard for us citizens.
Foxhall. Derek Foxhall.
All right. That's Mr. Derek Foxhall. Hey, he was one of the first responders, world, to help that tragedy right there. And he said that it wasn't really a tragedy. My man got out, and he was all right.
He had movement in all his extremities. He was talking. I think at the, he had some lacerations and things like that, but I didn't see any life-threatening injuries.
Okay.
We got him out, still was moving, still talking. He was talking to us the whole time he was here.
Right, so. right. That's what some of the citizens were saying, that he was still talking.
Yeah. So, I think it was a good save, but great God.
Right, that's what we were saying, because we thought there were people in there and it maybe died and everything.
God really put his hand down and saved that man's life. So, because if you look at this, you think instantly, there's no way anyone could survive anything like that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Survived and really was in good health.
Yes, sir. And he got to count his lucky stars.
Yeah, so.
Well, we appreciate your time and your effort for all this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and keep up the good work out here. So.
All right, now, because hey, I love my city, and I just want to make sure that we get represented all the way, not just downtown, all the way down.
This is just one of many.
Yes.
This is just one of many. If you go out throughout this city, man, you see same thing. We got a lot of unsafe structures throughout the city that really need to come down. Now, I know. The city only budgeted so much, and I know what's going on, and it's hard, to remove a lot of the stuff, but they need to get some plan in order because we put a lot of people at risk. We got kids getting ready to start school again. These kids will be at risk. We got motorists at risk.
We have to get it together.
Street at night, and the street lights are not on, and you don't notice. You at risk just because you get down here.
Would you tell them again if the street lights is not on?
So you don't really see the condition of a building until you right upon it. And if this gives way and you just have to be walking past, there's an endless, senseless death right there.
Right.
So this is throughout the city. We need to do better.
I mean, I know we trying to get that train system together, and we trying to tear up the freeway to make sure those bridges are tight for the train to go across. But we really need something to happen here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yes, sir.
I mean, we don't need to lose any more life than we need to.
Exactly.
Especially unnecessarily. Something could have been done
a long time ago, because this building just didn't get decayed like this just overnight.
Right. I mean, you just looking at this building.
I've already showed it on my show.
The street. Look over there at that building.
Yes.
Look how empty and depleted that is. Dilapidated it is. You can look anywhere. It's all over the city. So, I mean, you can't hold the city at fault for every building that's done like this because they're still owners of these places.
Right. And you know what? What do you feel? Do you think that the owners of these buildings have been in this condition for so long? That's what I'm trying to tell you.
These people should be fined. They should be fining them every year.
Because there's no reason.
If that don't work, then you need to start going in other ways. I mean, go use other resources to go after these people because they own these buildings. They know the condition they is. They leave them like they are, and then they wait for the city to do it. They know the city cash strapped. To keep the city cannot is impossible.
And you living in the suburban communities in your big homes, and you know these buildings are worth nothing, and you don't do nothing about it. I think we should hold them accountable.
Someone has to be accountable. There's no doubt. So I think that they should go after these owners of some of these places, and really pursue them. And if they don't follow through, then start finding them, start doing whatever it is. When you hit people in the pocketbook, people start to listen. Oh, maybe I better.
World, did y'all hear what he just said? Did you hear what he just said? When you start hitting people in the pocketbooks, it's gonna start being a problem. Do you understand? This building should not even be here. And whoever owns this building should be fined. Every month, every year, every day, I really believe every day, you should be fined that this building is here. Because now you look what we have here. Look what we have here. This is in our community. Nobody's taking it. 4 days, world. This is 4 days. This has been here. Even of the big storm of 2014, I still was here.
Right.
Come on, y'all.
Now just imagine, you're putting that water damage on this building. It's already reconstruction. It's just a matter of time.
More and more water damage. More. See, look how that wood. Look, world. Look how that wood has started to warp now. I don't know if you can tell the angle of it, but look, it's not stable. It's not straight. That wood is affected by this. Anytime, that wood might just collapse. The sun is out, it's drying, it might crack. If it cracked, all that's getting ready to fall down, world.
You're right. If you show over this way, you can see there's absolutely no roof on the length of this building. So
right.
all the elements that's coming down in this building, which eventually is going to deteriorate and make everything in there crumble and fall.
We already showed the elements is already in there.
The interior structure, what happens? Collapse. So that's why that's the biggest thing about this not being a safe structure. Because collapse is imminent. It's just a matter of when. It ain't like it's, oh well, we got years. No. It may happen next week. It may happen 2 months
Thank you.
now.
Because it's past beyond.
Right. It may happen when some kids are on their way to or from school.
But on a true question, let me ask you this. If this happened downtown in CompuWare, straight up, let's keep it real and raw. If this happened right in the middle of CompuWare, would it have took 4 days? If this was in the middle of Hard Rock Cafe, would it have been 4 days?
It would have been 6 hours.
Thank you.
It would have been cleared away.
Thank you.
Debris and all.
Thank you.
You know what? It wouldn't even been 6 hours. As soon as it happened, within an hour, this has been cleared up.
Well, I'm just saying, 6 hours.
But 6 hours top to clear everything out the way.
Right.
But in an hour, they done had all this done.
Within the hours, you see people
They'd
working.
have been half of this building been gone.
Right.
Heavy equipment, everything.
This happened, I watched my man blow down limit. And when he stepped on his gas that 3rd time, the next thing you heard was a big old boom. I'm standing in front
So
of
you witnessed this guy?
I watched him.
Okay.
Now what happened, by the time he got here, I heard him, boom!
Freddie, one of the guys out here when we pulled up?
No, I was at the store. A friend of mine, I'm like, dog, this crashed down there. She said, okay, I'm gonna go down there and look. She came down there and she said, well, I went down there. She said, the car beside the building gate. She said, I dialed 911. She said, there's a couple other people down there. I said, okay. She said, but the car, she said, whoever was in it, I don't think that is. Because you look at the way the car is. I said, well, hopefully through the grace of God, you said the car like it is. If they live, that's what it was. Look at that guy.
Look in that car. There's a small boy. It's a very small boy along the dash. That's pretty much where he was at.
Linked up in it, right.
If he'd had his seatbelt on, seatbelt saves lives.
Right.
But in this instance, this guy wasn't wearing his seatbelt. That's what saved his life. Because he wasn't wearing the seatbelt, he was able to fall up against the dash, the left ways of the car, and that's what saved him. Other than that, he'd been dead. You see the roof? The roof is smashed to the seats.
Yeah.
That man would have been dead. There's no way anyone can look at this and think anyone can possibly come out of that car.
I done seen an accident where a person had an accident and the whole top get cut straight off.
Right.
And they had to use the dog's life to get him out. Right there on Claremont.
Oh, speaking of that, how long did it take y'all to get him out?
A little over an hour.
Yeah, that's what she said. She said it took about an hour.
Yeah, from initially, we caught the run exactly at midnight.
Yep.
Exactly at midnight.
Because it happened like,
we cleared this scene, it was about quarter after one.
Yep. Because it happened like about 12:45, 12:50.
Oh no, we caught this one. It was exactly midnight, right on the dot.
I'm saying, no, 11:45. I'm
yeah.
Because I was standing out in front of the stove. I said, well, let me go in and get me some cigarettes right quick. Give me a beer. When I come out, he's flying out there. Motherfucker gonna be about. I never be flying out. The police station over there. As soon as I thought that in my head, bam, there it was.
Yeah. So it took us a little while to get him out of there. Well, we got to get back to service. So.
All right, thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a wonderful day. Yes, sir.
It's your man, MrSan44Man. Detroit Fire Department, we just kicked it with them to kind of find out just basically what really happened, to get the information correct, because, you know, they what's happening, baby, you all right? And, you know, just out here just trying to find out what's the deal with this, because we just had a big rain. Y'all already seen that on my show. This wood has been saturated, and that might fall. So that's really why the Detroit Fire Department is out here right now, because they think that structure right there might fall. Now, City of Detroit, here I go having to put your ass on blast again. Why can't y'all get it together? Is that not important enough, Mayor? Just got an increase, a pay raise? I mean, Mayor Duggan, seriously, is this not important enough? I mean, when you got that extra money in your pocket, I wouldn't give a fuck if you paid for it out your own pocket. This is dangerous. You heard your own firemen say that. It's dangerous. This whole building needs to come down, world. That whole building down there. You see those firemen down there? You see them? They're checking the structure of the building. The building is unstable. Detroit Raw. Your man, MrSan44Man, down here with you. As you see the Detroit Fire Department behind me. Oh, that structure right there. They trying to say that this structure right here is unstable, which we already knew that, world, because I've been here only the last 4 days. Now the Detroit Fire Department is down here. Then they spoke with me about it. So I really appreciate that from the Detroit Fire Department, because, you know, I just want you to know, world, that I'm out here. And when I'm out here playing games with y'all, because this is somebody's life. Somebody can be hurt from this. And just like you hear the sirens behind me, you don't want that to be you. You understand? I care about y'all because y'all my family. Y'all my people. And this is my city. You're tuned into the Detroit Raw Show right here, only on YouTube, with your man, the one and only, MrSan44Man.
In 1993, motherfuckers get this.
Find out what happened and what's being done about that date.
In danger of falling down when the drivers slammed into it 3 days ago.
He couldn't make that.
A car crashes into a vacant building and is buried in debris. Days later, it's still there.
So we sent Summit Action News reporter Ronnie Dahl to find out what happened and what's being done about that dangerous structure. We're not the only ones. She's going to join us now with more.
It was Sunday night when the driver of that silver car missed his turn and crashed into the building, bringing the corner down. He walked away. His car and the building, not so lucky. The unbelievable scene at the corner of Linwood and Gladstone has passerbys looking twice.
Didn't see the car till now. There was so much brick on top of the car. You can't even tell what kind of car it is.
At first, the car is easy to miss, but when you look again, it's there. Small sections, the roof, the tail end, peeking out of a huge pile of building debris. The vacant, burned-out commercial building was already in danger of falling down when the driver slammed into it 3 days ago.
He couldn't make that turn. Hit that beam, went to that building, and it collapsed on him.
Detroit firefighters rescued the driver, a young man who walked away with a cut on his head and a hurt ankle. But in the wake of the crash lurks a new danger. The building is now so unstable, removing the car, but in the wake of the crash lurks a new danger. The building is now so
A car crashes into a vacant building and is buried in debris. Days later, it's still there.
So we sent 7 Action News reporter Ronnie Dahl to find out what happened and what's being done about that dangerous structure. We're not the only ones. She's going to join us now with more.
It was Sunday night when the driver of that silver car missed his turn and crashed into the building, bringing the corner down. He walked away. His car and the building, not so lucky. The unbelievable scene at the corner of Linwood and Gladstone has passerbys looking twice.
Didn't see the car till now. There was so much brick on top of the car. You can't even tell what kind of car it is.
At first, the car is easy to miss, but when you look again, it's there. Small sections, the roof, the tail end, peeking out of a huge pile of building debris. The vacant, burned-out commercial building was already in danger of falling down when the driver slammed into it 3 days ago.
He couldn't make that turn. Hit that beam, went into that building, and it collapsed on him.
Detroit firefighters rescued the driver, a young man who walked away with a cut on his head and a hurt ankle. But in the wake of the crash lurks a new danger. The building is now so unstable, removing the car could cause the entire thing to come crashing down.
The next time I probably have to park down here and maybe just walk down.
Since the accident, City of Detroit crews did put up barricades as a warning, but Carol Gooch is still worried about her family's safety because directly across the street sits a community garden.
This is unfortunate for the kids have to come through here and walk and have to get in the street, you know, and it just could be another accident.
A spokesperson for the mayor's office tells me this is considered an emergency demo situation. They hope to have the debris removed within 30 days. On Detroit's west side, running off 7 Action News.
Your man, MrSan44Man, with you. I'm coming across the street. Media over here. So, they doing their thing. Let's find out and see. They give us a little interview. And they're doing their thing right now, as you see. Let's see what they're talking about. Hey!
How are you doing?
What's going on?
I haven't seen you out for a while.
Yeah, I ain't been out in a while, but I'm just trying to find out what's going on with this. Why we got this for 4 days?
Oh, it's an emergency demo.
Are they going to tear this whole building down?
Yep, they actually said the whole building, they hope to have it done within 30 days.
What? What?
Don't
30
count
days?
on the 30 days.
Come on,
Don't
stop.
Don't calendar clock, but hopefully within 30.
Okay, let me ask you a question. If this happening, Hard Rock Cafe, how long would that take?
Not 30 days.
Thank you very much. That's all I needed to know.
In my opinion.
You know it's not going to take just 30 days. Man, I can't believe with the traffic we got going on down in the freeways, and this all we got. This all we got, world. Maybe 30 days, she said. Maybe 30 days. Maybe 30 days. It's your man, MrSan44Man. I don't know, y'all. Would y'all like this to be in y'all neighborhood for 30 days? I know you wouldn't. And y'all heard the news person. So she told you. It wouldn't happen like that down there downtown. It wouldn't happen like that in Hard Rock Cafe. It wouldn't happen like that in CompuWare. But on Linwood and Gladstone, I guess they feel that it's right to have it. It's your man, MrSan44Man. Just talked to my home girl from Channel 7 News. Y'all seen her. Hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna get back with y'all on this. We're gonna get back a little bit later. All right. Yes, ma'am. We do know. And you passed up here the past 4 days?
Past 4 days, I've been seeing that car up in that hole.
Ain't that something?
Yes, it is.
And now the news reporters just came out today, so you...
It's been taped off like that for 4 days. Monday, when I come through here, I go this way to work every day.
Okay.
Monday, it was like that.
Well, see, I came up here Sunday and they didn't even have them barriers or none of that. The only thing they had was the tape. So they just started to put those up there.
Yeah, the barriers wasn't there Monday. Just that tape was wrapped around it.
Right.
Okay, then.
And there were some people in that, there was a person in that car, but they made it out all right.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's what I was worried about.
Yeah, there was a person in that car. I talked to the fire department that did the first responding. You check my show out, you'll see it.
I sure will.
Okay. All right now.
I'm gonna go into politics in about. I'm 42 right now.
You going into politics? What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Carol Hill, and I'm going into politics. I'm gonna clean this city up. I just ain't ready yet. I ain't there. But when I get there, I want to be ready to take Detroit where they need to be. I say,
well, then you make sure you have MrSan44Man with you.
Yes, I sure am. I got his card. It's right here.
So we can clean this city up.
We need some real down to earth people that been here, grew up here, know what this city needs. Get these old folks out of the office. Get some new ones in there. Take care of business.
But see, we too radical. We too extreme.
No, we know how to calm down when we taking care of business.
Exactly, especially if that money right.
You hear me?
Especially if that money right.
All that money they putting downtown, put it in this city. We need.
What did you say? They putting money at what?
Downtown. You hear me? I ride down there, everything blocked off. I can't get where I need to go because y'all want to put A to B and put new trains. That's why we got the Detroit bus system.
Exactly.
To get you where you need to go, or get you a nice vehicle. That's on you.
But what happened with all those cars that's in the middle of the freeways?
Why y'all can't take care of the
They got heavy equipment. They ain't got no heavy equipment for that.
Right. They not right. That's why I say I'm gonna take care of this city when I get in the office.
What you say your name is again?
It's Carol Hill. Don't forget people.
Girl, you is gonna be seen worldwide.
I'm coming. You hear me? I'm coming for Detroit.
You coming for where?
I ain't never been out of the city of Detroit in my life. Nowhere. It's my city. I'm gonna bring it back.
You say this all you know. You represent, girl.
This all I know.
Hey, y'all better support this young lady. Y'all hear what she said? She about to run for office.
I'm running. Give me a year. I'll be out here.
All right. Hey, I hope I be her advertising campaign manager.
No, that's right.
All right, y'all take it easy.
Hey,
all right now.
Thank
Good luck to you, baby.
Thank you.
See, your man, MrSan44Man. Hey, see, I'm down here talking to citizens. Citizens talking about they getting ready to do some stuff. And I agree with her 100%. We need to get them old folky stokies up out the office. We need some new blood running through with some new ideas and new things that's going on. We got social media out here, world. There's nothing that's beyond our reach. And as I told you yesterday, we as black people, we out here doing dumb shit like putting fights on the internet. Bitch, go in there and show how your neighborhood look fucked up. And ask your people what's going on with that. Do what I'm doing. Represent your hood for real, for real. Don't be faking and shaking it. Cause I'ma make sure I'ma stick with this until something get done and we watch the day that building drop. With that car right there in the middle. Y'all see that? That's that car right there in the middle with the barricades. Yeah. But you tune in to the Detroit Raw Show with the one and only, you know who I am, MrSan44Man. And hey, that's just the way it's gonna be, y'all. It's a new day with the internet. Detroit. What's up, world? It's your man, MrSan44Man, back here with you. Hey, you know, the funny thing is, after about 3 days of taping that car in the building, I got the news there. I don't know, maybe somebody called them, maybe they see my show, I don't know. But anyway, I want you to listen to the people that are involved in this. The news media. And take a special attention to the fireman that was first responder to the accident. He cleared up a whole mess of theories and myths that I had. And I appreciate that. And you'll see that interview with him. But you know, it took 4 days her say when I asked the question that if this happened down there at Hard Rock Cafe, Compuware building, or any of those buildings downtown, how long would it take to remove that car? And I want you to listen to what she got to say, because she said a lot. See, I want y'all to understand, I'm out here. That's why I keep with the news people. That's why I keep with the fire department, some of the police. I get my information, y'all. I get it. But some people don't want it exposed. And then some people just can't get it. It's your man, MrSan44Man. Y'all take a look at all these stories and all this stuff that I put together for y'all. And for yourself, get a full understanding of what I'm putting out here. And once you get that full understanding of what I'm putting out here, then you'll start to understand where I'm coming from. I'm not here for me. I'm here because I live somewhere, which is the city of Detroit. And I love my city. But the people that live here in this city don't get treated the same as other people. Now, why is that? I don't know. But I just want you to see what I show you. And then you, for yourself. You're tuned into the Detroit Ball Show, right here, with the one and only, MrSan44Man. Take a look. I hope that once you see this, somebody gets mad, somebody gets on the phone, and somebody say, what the hell is going on? Your man, MrSan44Man.
Craig, you have more on, unfortunately, more violence overnight in St. Louis.
Third straight night of violence. Police clash with protesters. Again, third straight night near St. Louis after the shooting death of an unarmed teenager. And there's news this morning of another police shooting. NBC's John Yang is in Ferguson, Missouri with the latest developments. John, good morning.
Good morning, Craig. That's right. That shooting happened at about 1 o'clock this morning, about a mile from here. This is the ground zero for these protests. Police responded to reports of a man or several men with guns. They found one man, they said, who turned with a revolver toward an officer. The officer fired. The man is in critical condition. Police say they did recover a gun at the scene. About an hour before that, a woman was shot. Police first said it was a drive-by shooting. Now there's some questions about that. All this after a night of constant confrontations between police and protesters, police using tear gas to disperse crowds, but then the crowds would regather elsewhere and confront police again. One spark or a couple of sparks for this anger, the police decision not to release the name of the officer involved in the shooting of Michael Brown, and also the NAACP officials saying that they have witnesses who challenge the official version of events, the investigators' version of events, that Brown assaulted a police officer inside his car before he was shot. The NAACP officials say they have witnesses who say there was no confrontation. Craig?
John Yang for us in Ferguson this morning. John, thank you. This morning.